Yo, what's up, anime fans and anime people? It's your one and truly only Zalo Z back with a brand new video on the channel. Now, this is gonna be my first What If on the channel. You see from the title and thumbnail, this is What If Tanjiro was a Tsugikuni. And peace! 強くなれる理由を知った僕を連れて進めどうしたって Came from the bottom, better move with caution. When I bring this out, final form, I'm a slave. When I pull up, get thunderclap, my slayers running back. Make sure these demons remember the name. I do them dirty like EU when I'm dead calm. Till I get hot, but I see through all your dead plots. Loving the guys in these two, cut your head off. Pull up with your demons, I'm making sure they next gone. Been like a pen on my lessons, breathing when I'm breath lost. That wrong, thinking that's my best shot. Flower guy, Hino, Kami Kagada, upper moon, lower moon, slay him like a hot shit. Two things I like to establish in this storyline is that Tanjiro would be part of Michikazu abandoned family, which the family he left when he became a demon slayer, before he became a demon. So, the last thing I like to establish is that Tanjiro will have the slayer mark that Yurichi have, and he'll have the all-seeing ability. So he's basically a reincarnation of Yurichi. Now, let's talk about Tanjiro's childhood. Tanjiro will be quiet and want to talk to no one except for his family, which consisted of him and his father and his mother. During that time, Tanjiro would train with his father, the former son Hashira, even learning the selfless state technique, which is passed down just to generation to generation. Tanjiro's father would tell him to head to the city and fight other swordsmen to see if his abilities are worthy enough to teach him the sun breathing technique. Tanjiro heads into the city at the age of 7 and comes back to his home at the age of 8, being a top swordsman in his country, and even being well known to the Demon Slayer Corps. Just like his father said, Tanjiro is trained the sun breathing techniques and learn all 12 forms. Tanjiro's father learns that Tanjiro is a quick learner. Now, fast forward to the age of 10. Tanjiro meets his family friend, the Kamado family. Both him and Nezuko becomes friends, and mentions that he will marry her when he turns older. After he becomes the best swordsman in the world, which causes the girl to blush, of course. Tanjiro's father leaves the house early and tells only Tanjiro to come back before sundown. Tanjiro nods and spends time with the Kamado family. Losing time and forgetting, Tanjiro leaves the household and says he'll be back tomorrow. Tanjiro panics as then he runs in measurable amounts of speed towards his home. Tanjiro smells something, and for the first time in his life, he smells fear. After seeing a horrific scene, Tanjiro sees his father fighting someone. Tanjiro rushes into the battlefield, which causes the demon to turn around and look at Tanjiro. Tanjiro sees the man eye and causes Tanjiro to freeze in terror, which makes Tanjiro's father to protect him. How about I kill that child, the man says in the hat. Tanjiro's father's eyes widen as he really about to kill Tanjiro, which causes Tanjiro's father to lose his life and protect his child. Hey, Tanjiro, before I die, I grant you these earrings, and I want you to become the next San Hashira that kills this man. Every member of our clan have encountered this man at least once and failed to kill him due to him escaping. Tanjiro finally lets out one sign and his father dies. After seeing his father dies, Tanjiro picks up the earrings and puts it on his ear. The demon looks at Tanjiro and says he has no interest in him, and he walks away. Tanjiro stays frozen in place holding his father for about a week and doesn't move or lose stamina. Tanjiro's destiny changes, and so he honors his father's words and gets ready to become a demon slayer. Now, fast forward 2 years, and Tanjiro becomes at the age of 10. Tanjiro is adopted by the Kamado clan after hearing the death of Tanjiro's parents. Tanjiro stays silent and only talks to Nezuko and Tanjiro. Tanjiro sometimes cries, but Nezuko comforts him. Tanjiro begins working for the clan after Tanjiro becomes sick. Become a charcoal worker and an Uber, since Tanjiro is very fast and faster than lightning to be, perhaps. Now, after spending time with the family, he opens up to them and learns more about Tanjiro's sadness with his seeing through transparent ability. He mentions that he will die because of the slayer mark on his forehead in the same place as Tanjiro's. So one day later, Tanjiro goes out to seek medical help for his adopted father, but no one ever heard the slayer mark since the Sengoku era. So Tanjiro ends his search. So Tanjiro starts walking around the village or town
and he meets a guy with straight edge black hair and heterochromia, with one eye being yellow and the other one being turquoise. Tanjiro greets the man, and the guy turns around, revealing a snake on his shoulder. Tanjiro asks the man, do he know about the Slayer mark by any chance? And the man's eyes widen. The man grabs Tanjiro and runs with him. Hey, where are you taking me? Tanjiro asks as the man stops and mentions he wants to become stronger. And maybe if he didn't run away, his family would still be alive. The man punches Tanjiro and smiles, and he says his name is Obanai Aguro. Tanjiro questions why he get punched, but Obanai says it's a way of friendship. Tanjiro becomes friends with Obanai that day and realizes that Obanai is going into the corpse to become a demon slayer. Tanjiro returned back home feeling like he met someone new, so Tanjiro goes to sleep. Now, 3 years pass, and like an ordinary day, he goes back to work. Tanjiro makes enough money, but feels unusually tired, and he finds a cabin with a man telling him that he could sleep there for the night, and Tanjiro accepts. The next day, Tanjiro runs back home to his family and smells the same thing he smelled before long ago, when his family died. Tanjiro hurries and sees a terrifying scene that's carved into his mind forever. The Kamado family has been killed and wiped out. Tanjiro starts bawling out tears again and relive the same scene from 5 years ago. I thought I got stronger. I swore to Tanjiro that I would protect his family, but in the end, I have failed you. Tanjiro says. Tanjiro then falls on his knees and then gets touched by a ghost of Kai. Hey Tanjiro, it wasn't your fault. You just hang in there and get stronger. The ghost of Kai says. Tanjiro gets up and goes near the bodies and realizes that Nezuko is still alive. Tanjiro picks up Nezuko and puts her on his back and runs down a mountain to seek help. Tanjiro stumbles a bit before falling, which causes Nezuko to wake up and try to bite Tanjiro. But Tanjiro kicks her off and apologizes, and he finds a rope to tie her. Despite breaking the limb after falling, Tanjiro regens and snatches Bone back into place. Tanjiro senses someone is coming, so he grabs a nearby axe and gets ready to defend his friend. The guy walks towards Tanjiro slowly and tells him to move out the way before stopping. Tanjiro doesn't move, and the guy blinks him. And the guy chops Tanjiro's neck. I told you to move, the guy says. Tanjiro starts seeing black and white. Tanjiro then snaps back and regains his consciousness after getting his pressure point struck. Impossible, the guy says. You will not kill my friend. Tanjiro starts gripping on the axe tight. There's no way I could win this unless I had a sword. I might gotta use martial combat against this guy, Tanjiro says, determined. The battle begins, clinging the blade and the axe. The two unleashes two powerful blows back to back and even on par with the guy. This kid is strong, the guy says. After one slice after another, the rusty axe finally breaks and Tanjiro gets kicked away, losing the battle. Hey, I'll let you live and your friend, but follow me, the guy says. My name is Giyu Tomika. Tanjiro follows the man and realizes that Nezuko is sleeping. The two makes it into a Yokadaki home and Tanjiro leaves her there, and Yokadaki watches over her. Giyu tells Tanjiro to participate in the final selection in 2 years since Tanjiro will be a lot stronger. So 2 years pass and Tanjiro becomes taller, around 6'2", and more stronger after being trained by Yokadaki. Yokadaki tells Tanjiro that he will only participate in the final selection if he slashes through the boulder. And this caused Tanjiro to be even more determined. Tanjiro slices the boulder in one day, and Yokadaki tells Tanjiro that he hopes he does well in the final selection, and Tanjiro leaves. And this is where I'll leave this part off. This is basically part 0 because I ain't go to any arcs. I only went to like the first arc, which basically wasn't an arc, but like, you know, you get it. And that's it. Peace.